Done with sports talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, whatever, it's raining. Y'all probably hear it, you know what I'm saying? But I know y'all don't come in here because the sound is good in the first place. So we ain't got to worry about that, right? So don't worry about it. It's just raining. Now, check this out now. I ain't looked at boxing news for about a good 12 hours. I'm doing this from the last news I had read, and I had other stuff to do. I didn't get around to it. But it's very interesting, and it's in the heavyweight division. It was Anthony Joshua who gave a revealing interview. You know, it's like reveals all, in that interview. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that Joshua was talking about. And he was talking about his mistakes in the Andy Ruiz Jr. fight, right? The first fight. Very interesting stuff, man. I mean, very, very interesting stuff. Now, he was saying, listen, Deontay Wilder's KO of Dominic Brazil was in my head. And come on, guys, it was in everybody's head. I'm pretty sure it went viral. I don't know what's viral or not. But if you did a knockout like that ain't viral, then nothing else supposed to be viral. You know what I'm saying? It's just as viral as the main Severn knockout. So there was a definite, everybody was saying, and Deontay Wilder was supposed to take longer and beat Dominic Brazil than Joshua. And he knocked him out one round. And everyone understands in boxing, Brazil's not a dude that gets knocked out with one punch, right? Normally. So that was in his head. And he admits it, which is cool from Joshua to make sure he admits it. Now, another thing he said that's interesting, but I beat Andy Ruiz Jr. 9 times out of 10. Agree with him or not, you'll have a chance to prove to get 50, beat 50%, right? If you can beat him the second time, then you got about 8 more times to do it, right? I don't know about 9 times out of 10, but that's what he said, which means he's very confident. He's very confident in the next fight. That's good to see, right? That's good to see. Now, but the most telling things, I might make this in the title of the video. This is telling, guys. And this is for guys and girls that ride with Joshua till his wheel falls off, even though you know he's wrong about something, you're wrong about something, just being total morons and not helping the situation by just, I want to win an argument, or I hate Wilder so much. And you don't hate him. You just fear him. You don't want to see him knock Joshua's head off. You fear that so much that you don't care about anything. And you're hurting Joshua. How many times I say it over and over and over again, right? Just got the wrong hat on. I'm just wearing it just for style today. It matches my shirt. That's all. Because I ain't wrong about nothing lately. It's get dust on it. Let's get some stuff going so I can be wrong about some things. So I can wear it more often. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line is, Joshua said after round 2, the crowd was booing and it affected him. Joshua said the crowd was booing and it affected him. Joshua said the crowd was booing and it affected him. No, the video ain't, you don't have to rewind it. Yeah, I said it 3 times. Because that is somebody who has had 21 fights, got 3 belts, right? That should not be an issue anymore. Ask Alexander Usyk and other champions. Now, not all of them, because some of them are spoiled brats that stay home all the time. Boos should not affect a heavyweight champion of the world, period. That is because he's only fought in England, in the Olympics, and all of his fights until that one. That means every time the guy threw punches or jabbed, it was being celebrated. That is not good, because I think we can agree on that. The boos affected him. And it wasn't many. Let's make this clear. It ain't like the dude went to somewhere, like went to Mexico, where they gonna probably be booing him. He was in New York, where most of the crowd was for him. Then a couple of boos affected Anthony Joshua already. That is telling, and that's not good. Fans, it's your fault. It's your fault for saying he shouldn't fight nowhere. And he should. What are you talking about? What is this? Jürgen Bremer, Sven Otka, or Henry Masker? You guys figure out who that is. Those are 3 guys that never left their country, ever. Right? And, I figure I can be famous here. I ain't never got to leave. But your country is like I can throw a rock through it. Man. This means you fight in your neighborhood. I can throw a rock from one side of your country to the other country. In Europe, they call a country every 20 miles is a new country and a new language. Right? But whatever. We ain't going there. The bottom line is, boos should not be affecting an Anthony Joshua. And that's why I keep saying he has to leave. He has to go somewhere else, because you're not going to keep fighting in England. Ain't nobody going to think you're good except people from England. Now you have to go handle your business. That was very, very telling, right? And that's negative. But here's something. Let's make sure this is clear when it's Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, or anybody that's not named Tyson Fury, right? My boy Joseph Parker, all of you. You can outbox now. Did Anthony Joshua going in trying to knock people out? Deontay Wilder going in knocking people out, right? Joseph Parker feels like he got to do more now all of a sudden, right? But then Tyson Fury is fighting Tom Swartz and Otto Wallen, and he outboxing people, right? He outboxing people, and he's bigger than everybody in boxing and outboxing people, and people are calling him the best. Damn it, the Joseph Parkers of the world with all that skill Joseph Parker got, dude, outbox people. Deontay Wilder, ain't nobody running up on you, so stay on the outside and outbox people. Just don't even go in there. Go 50-0 and just stay away from everybody. You don't have to knock people out. They don't. Tyson Fury doesn't. Let him go on a 10-fight knockout streak, and then you can go back to knocking people out. But it's not fair. We judge people differently. Anthony Joshua, you beat Joseph Parker from the outside. Now, that referee could not speak no English. He was wrong. Everybody involved with that was wrong to get a referee that could not speak English from Italy. And the Joseph Parker Anthony Joshua fight. But Anthony Joshua outboxed Joseph Parker and outpointed him. Do it again against Andy Ruiz. You have the talent to do that. You have chin issues. No matter what you're training, you're going to be chinning. And people are going to be going after your chin. Keep them out of the jab. Hold them with them big old arms you got. Do that. Right? And ain't nobody, we ain't going to be hating. Because people will start with Joshua and Parker. Hey, that's a boring fight. And da-da-da-da-da. And then Fury fights. Right? And then it's cool or whatever. Right? Hell no. Joshua, you don't have to go knock people out, outbox these fools, lose a little weight and outbox these fools. Right? Deontay Wilder, same thing. You done knocked out from 41 people, you done knocked out 40 of them. And everybody been on the ground. Everybody you ever fought. Even Tyson Fury. And we still got question marks and asking him, what the heck? Outbox these fools. You have the stamina to do it. You don't have to do that. What do we say here? Outclass they ass. That's what you need to do. Right? That's what you need to do. But back to this booing, let me make sure this is clear. Alexander Usyk been hearing nothing but booing, right? Nothing but booing, right? His whole career, right? And he handled his business, so it's able to do that. Now, Anthony Joshua said some other stuff too, that I don't agree with. He thinks the referee was not good at how he handled his stoppage. He thinks he stopped too early, right? He was like, "Hey, yo, my gum shield was out on the floor, and I was walking back to the corner, and he was counting." Right, like that's the first knockdown. Man, actually, they could have stopped that fight with round 3 when he was knocked down that second time. And the referee just let him handle his business and going over to the corner and stuff. And, people ain't got to walk behind you. Listen, your gum shield, this is how we said it. This is his quote. My gum shield was on the floor, so I walked back to the corner, and I walked back to the corner. How the hell did your gum shield get there? It didn't get knocked out. You spit it out while you were on the ground. So that means we've been giving you extra time, man. They gave you time and time. You didn't look like you wanted to fight. So I don't believe that. But, I think it's the obligatory, I'm a boxer, I got to sound tough here stuff. So he's got to do that. He was thinking, I'd rather go out on my back than have a fight stop like that. What is a fighter supposed to say? That's what he's supposed to say. I don't agree with the gum shield thing. I think it was a good stoppage because, and I'll tell you why, because Anthony Joshua can come back and say things like this and have a rematch. Hey, man, you stopped it early and have a rematch. Some people don't have that luxury after fighting too long, right? And we've known of them of late. I think that was a great stoppage, not even good. A great stoppage with Anthony Joshua. The commodity that Anthony Joshua is, he can live to fight another day. You lost that fight, right? Now, get your chinny self together, get on that jab, and grab somebody if they get close. Let Vladimir Klitschko come and show you that, and let George Foreman come in and show you how you jab hard, right? So people ain't running up on them jabs. And then you'll be all right. And get some of that weight off of you, really, Mr. Olympia, Mr. Universe and stuff. Whatever with that, Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, and them boys back in the day. Then up, get your cardiovascular together, your stamina together, lose a little weight. You should be fine. Right? Others have done it, and let's make sure this is clear. Joshua knocked out 20 to 21 people. Right? Still ain't joking. I mean, or what? At least only 2 people. The one who beat him and Joseph Parker, the only one who survived. Let's make sure that's clear, too. We're talking about Anthony Joshua here. This is a great heavyweight we talk about. I just do think he has chin problems, and I do know for a fact that he's a spoiled brat, and it's not his fault. Canelo's worse. I'm make sure that's clear. People have to tell those people who always get what they want, no. That's like a kid. Hell no. Go get out of the country and go fight somewhere else instead of arguing with people who try to help you. Right? Ain't nobody no fan of nobody enough to where you can't tell the truth. Not here, at least. Grown ass men. Come on now. So at the end of the day, Joshua revealed all, in my opinion. In my opinion, booze should not affect a fighter of that caliber. Matter of fact, booze should not affect any world champion. Any world champion, because excuse me, in front of the word champion, first of all, it shouldn't affect any champion, but a world champion, and I'm booze affecting me. I'm supposed to travel the world. Then I'm a champion of London and Cardiff. No, I'm a world champion. Booze should not affect me, but it did after 23 fights. Why? Because I only fought home, and I've never heard that before. That is not good, and I'm pretty sure we can agree. But you know what? Boom. We probably won't. Dome Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all. Coming back with some more in a minute.